One happy new year. Welcome to CEO Conversations with the Vision Builder. My name is Dina Hayes-Burke, also known as the Vision Builder, and I am happy to be your host today to take you through conversations that we need to be having for those of us who are in business, for those of us who are thinking about growing into business. These are the conversations that are intended to stimulate your thought, to help you make decisions, to help you to examine your options, your possibilities, and a number of other things that, as a business owner, as a CEO, often comes into your circle and into your space. Now, if this is the first time you're hearing me, you're seeing me, you're meeting me, as I said, my name is Dana Hayes-Burke. I'm also known as a vision builder, and I serve my community as a vision strategist, a business coach and consultant, and I help small business owners like yourself to build a scalable business and to scale to the place where you can pay yourself well now, build the business that you love while living the life that you love. So we are in 2022, and this particular conversation is something that I've been doing on Instagram for the past 2 years. I actually had something that was called Monday Night Lives on Instagram, and I spent the past 2 years really working with entrepreneurs, people who were in that hustle stage of their business, to help them make more informed choices, informed decisions about their business and about where they would like to take their entire business model and everything else. And arising out of that came me teaching this lesson on how you migrate from that hustler mode, which many of us start business in, but never really migrate out of, that hustler entrepreneur mode, to really getting into that CEO mindset and the actual way of becoming a CEO for your business and building the type of business that you really, really want. And coming out of that, here we are with the CEO conversations that I'm now taking here to LinkedIn and also to YouTube, just to extend the conversation. Hi, Nicholas, welcome. To extend the conversation and to ensure that in 2022 we do business differently. In 2022, we have the discussions that we need to have, particularly in the Caribbean region. And I'm really excited to serve you in this capacity. So, if you are looking on YouTube, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. There's a lot more that's going to be coming out this year. If you are connected to me on LinkedIn, you are looking on LinkedIn, whether you're looking live or on the replay, please feel free to say hi. I would love to connect with you. And as we go through this topic today, I would really love to hear your thoughts. So I am going to share my screen, and I hope that you will be able to see it clearly. And if you can see it clearly, I would love for you to tell me that, yes, I can see it clearly, okay? So let's go into this. Good. So you should be seeing, can you have a profitable business in 2022? Oh, this is a conversation that is necessary. It's critical. It is something that many of you who are in business are presently thinking about. You're not sure how to navigate this question, what you should be looking for, what you should be asking. So if that's you, let me know, right? So I'm going to start from this perspective. What is the economic outlook? Now, there are two schools of thought that are presently before us. There are the conversations that are being held by economists, by world leaders, politicians, those kind of people, those guys, about what the economic outlook is. And then, of course, we have those business gurus. They are speaking a particular language. What is it that they are saying as it relates to business? So before I even go into, can you have a profitable business, let's look at the starting point. What is actually being said right now? So the economists are saying that, first of all, with regards to the global economy, there are reduced growth prospects for the global economy on a whole as compared to 2021. And basically what they're saying is that, yes, there will be growth, but it's going to be less growth than we would have had. before, or what they would have projected for us before, right? So I think that the projections were somewhere around 6.9%. Now, according to whose report you look at, you're going to see anything from 3.8 to 4 point something as the projected rate of growth of the global economy. So this means that in a sense, they're saying that the global economy is shrinking. And when you think about global economy, for those of you, if I could put it in layman terms, and I'm not an economist, I would say that the global economy really speaks to the income generating potential within the economy, as well as the spending potential of the consumers within the economy. Because economic growth really is a transaction between suppliers and buyers. So it is speaking to the capacity of suppliers to supply and the capacity of buyers to buy. So that is that whole supply and demand situation. They're also projecting that there will be an increased rate of inflation. Now, if you're in Trinidad and Tobago, this is something that we're hearing constantly. I don't know what region you are looking on from, but let me know in the comments if you're looking live or you're looking on at the replay. What are the projections for your own inflation, and how does that make you feel as a business owner? We've experienced this throughout the pandemic. There are supply chain challenges. I'm sure many of you have your own stories concerning that. I certainly have stories concerning that. And I'm not a primarily product based business, but there are still supply chain challenges. And then they're projecting that borrowing costs will rise. And that really affects a lot of things when you're in a business and you actually have to go through the process of borrowing to get certain things done, maybe to buy equipment, maybe to extend your business. So when you are looking at projections of borrowing costs that are going to rise, obviously this is going to be of some sort of concern for you, right? So this is where we're at. This is what it's looking like from the economists, their point of view to a large extent. And this is really a summation, guys. So please, if you're an economist, you're looking on, don't come for me. This is really just a summation. But if you would like to join this conversation, I would be so happy to do one of these with you. Next, what are the gurus saying? So many of us who are in business, there are people that we look forward to hearing. There are people that we look towards for inspiration, for aspiration. There are people that we are looking towards that will help us to set the tone. I mean, honestly, I know that I am one of them for quite a number of persons. What are they saying? Well, they're saying that there are lots of opportunity in the market, right? They're saying that it's a great time, it's a fabulous time to build your brand. Uh, Many of them are having this discussion about this is a time where there are multiple streams of income and you can build multiple streams of income. And also, it's a great time to be in business. So here we are, guys. This is the reality. We have what the economists say, we have what the gurus say, and here you are in the middle, with your own business, thinking of starting your own business, leading a major business, and you are trying to find a space to navigate all of this. Does this sound like you? Does this sound like something that you're concerned about? Well, we are going to talk about it, right? So, what should you believe? Yeah, choices here. The Matrix, the Matrix Resurrection just came out, right? Like, which pill are you going to choose? Am I going to choose what the economists say and build my decisions on that? Am I going to choose what the gurus say? Like, which is the pill? Well, we're gonna figure it out. I can say this to you, right? I think that it's an amalgamation of the both things. For me, as a business owner, somebody who's been in business for such a long time, I believe in knowing the macroeconomic picture that's around you, because I think when you build in silos, it's a very dangerous thing. But at the same time, I understand that there are ways that you as an individual, especially if you are a solo entrepreneur, there are ways that you as an individual can circumvent some of the larger economic impacts so that you can also have success in your business despite all of that. And that's where the gurus come in, because there is a power that you have, there's a possibility that you have, there are things that you can actually do. So I want to share with you, before you think about all of those things, that there are 4 pillars that you need to have in your profitable business. There are 4 pillars of a profitable business. Because every business that has a profitable business model will have us in it the ability to scale and to survive in any economic condition. I'm going to say that again. Every business that is built on this foundation of the four pillars of a profitable business will have within its business model the capacity to scale, also the capacity to survive, the capacity to thrive regardless of the economic conditions. There is a reason that there are businesses that started in 1926 that are still here in 2022. What is the reason? What is the thing that's carrying them? And no, you can't tell me, well, it's old money. Old money was not existing in 1926. It was no money, just like many of us who started. I started with no money. So, what is it that allows a business to be profitable, to thrive, to scale, to do well? We are going to talk about it. And this is a very good reminder for the beginning of 2022. There are four pillars of a profitable business. I am not going to build up any super major anticipation. I'm going to tell you just as it is. There are four pillars: concept, creation, concreteness, and communication. Take notes if you can, screenshot if you can, pay attention to this, guys. It's concept, creation, concreteness, and communication. What are these four things? What are these four things as it relates to my business? Why are these four things important? Well, we're going to go straight into that. First thing, concept. What is your business really about? Guys, this is a real big thing. In my years of coaching, in my years of consulting and building strategy for businesses, here's the number one issue that I've found. Persons don't understand what their business is really about. You have no real comprehension of the solution that you are bringing into the world. The solution you are bringing into the world is not the sneakers that you manufacture. The solution that you're bringing into the world is not the bottles of jelly that you manufacture. The solution that you're bringing into the world is not your coaching program. The solution that you're bringing into the world is not your financial services. It's not the fact that you're a chef. Those are not the solution. Those are not the things that you are bringing into the world. Here is the challenge that most business owners have. They don't understand the solution that they're bringing into the world. They don't have a good grasp of the concept upon which the business is built. Therefore, it's very difficult, and this is foundational stuff, guys. It's very difficult if you don't know what you are really bringing to the table. Then how are you going to navigate the times? How are you going to navigate the different economic situations that you find yourself in? The foundation is shaky because more than likely, for many of the new businesses that are starting up, your foundation is very much relevant to the times that we are in without understanding the solution that you are bringing. And that's a very dangerous thing because it does not give you wiggle room to continue to survive when the times change. So it's very important for you to understand the concept of your business. Once you know the concept, then you can go into creation. And the creation part of things these are the products, the services, the programs that make these solutions a reality. Let me use myself as an example. This is my trademark and this is the way that I do it, guys. So as you go through these CEO conversations with me, you're going to realize I'm going to reference myself. My business, my brand is really based on helping. Here's the core of it: helping persons to find their ideal life design by owning their own business. I want you to have the quality of life that you always plan to have, and business is the tool that's allowing you to do that. Therefore, my products and my services and my programs and my everything else that I bring to the table, bring to the market, really is predicated about this concept that we must be living a life that we love while doing the things that we love. That really there is a better way to do life than stressed out, frustrated, overworked, underpaid. There is a better way to do life. And my goal is to help persons who are like me, who started off without a handout, started off without lots of opportunities, started from the very bottom and are trying to build a different legacy for their life, for their children, while living the life. So I understand my concept. This now gives me a lot of wiggle room, regardless of the times, to actually create products, services, programs that can meet this need, that can solve this problem, that can help persons in this way. Now, guess what? The problem, the concept will continue to exist as long as there are adult human beings on the earth. The way that I solve the problem, this creation stage, is really the way that I'm going to learn how to navigate through the different seasons and the different things that are trending and the different things that are desired by the different generations. You see the difference, guys? I hope that you're following along with this. So concept, having that grasp of concept helps you to survive through turbulent times, and learning how to create what people ask for as a solution is the thing that is going to help you to now have a product that is attractive, a product that people want, a product that you are now going to be able to sell easily. The next pillar, concreteness. And this is what I refer to as perfecting your systems, perfecting your processes, perfecting the inner workings of your business so that there is consistency in the way you do things, and that creates the basis for scalability, your ability to make your business work for you. Now, here's what happens when you are in the hustler, entrepreneur mode of life. You are not thinking about concreteness. You do not have a clearly defined system for how you may take your customers through the process of buying from you, a clearly defined system of how you interact with your vendors, even a clearly defined system of how you create your products or service. So if you have to keep reinventing the wheels time and time again, guess what? You do not have a consistency in your delivery, a consistency in experience, and there's nothing upon which you can scale your business. So concreteness has to do with having your systems, your processes, the inner workings of your business model perfected in such a way that it causes ease in your business in terms of how you do your business, but also allows you to see how you can scale your operations, duplicate your efforts so that you can actually have the impact that you're looking for. And then finally, the last pillar, communication. And this is where everybody is focused. And literally, it only makes sense in the context of the previous three pillars. Unless you know what you're building and solving, doing, only then you can communicate your product, your service, your programs the way it should be. Only then, when you understand the flow of your business and you have a concrete process, then you can speak more clearly and with more authority and understand how to communicate. So communication is your marketing, your PR, your speaking, your networking. That's all of it there, and this connects you to potential customers, collaborators, vendors. It helps build your business's credibility, and credibility is the thing that helps sustain you in 2022, 2023, whether there is a boom or whether there's a recession. These are the things that are going to sustain you. So just to recap: concept, creation, concreteness, and communication. These are the four pillars that you need to start putting the work into so that in 2022 you can start shifting the tide of your business if you have not been profitable, or you can start solidifying your profitability and really laying out the groundwork that will build your scalability in 2022, even in times where it's projected that there's going to be an economic downturn. So I'm going to ask you a question. If you're looking on live, you're looking at the replay, you're on LinkedIn, you're on YouTube, which of these areas do you need to make some changes? In which of these areas do you need to make some changes? I would love to hear from you concerning this. Which of these areas do you need to make some changes? So I'm going to check for the comments shortly, guys. But if you have any areas that you think you need to make changes, if you have any questions for me, you can drop them in the comments and I'm going to see them. And as I wrap up, I want to tell you what you can look forward to next. Next, I'm going to break down each of these things, and I'm actually going to be showing you where you might have deficits in it, that you may have to look at in your own business model. And we're going to talk about that even more. I can tell you that we are going to be live on Mondays at 8:30 p.m. AST, and that is 8:30 AST, American Standard Time, until we go back with daylight saving times is over and we're back to EST. But it's going to be 8:30 on a Monday. You're going to hear from me. You're going to hear from other persons that I know and trust to bring you credible information. But also, if you would like to speak with me one-on-one, we still have free consultation calls so far for 2022. You can get onto my calendar. I can speak to you about where you are in your business and how we may possibly be able to work together. But I really want to thank you for being with me for CEO Conversations with the Vision Builder. I want to invite you to continue to network with me. I want to invite you to continue to share these videos, continue to leave your comments, your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. This is just the beginning. There are going to be other great episodes that are going to happen right here. But these are the conversations that are really going to help you to take your business to the next level. This year, guys, if you're with me, if you've been with me on IG, you're here with me now. Hi, Natasha, welcome. If you've been with me on IG, you're here with me now. I truly, truly appreciate you. And I can tell you that even as I am working on growing and elevating my own business, my goal, my intention, my heart is really to help us to really think about our business from a different space, a different level, and to really start thinking like CEOs, right? To really start thinking like CEOs. I believe that if you see the vision and you believe the vision, you can build the vision. So have an amazing time this week. Be intentional, be focused, set those goals, apply action to it, and you will receive results. Have a great one, guys. Bye bye.